all averages you will see are for this season, so that's why Thompson getting the impressive 750 after 3 hits, trying to leg this out, does get down the first base line. The throw bounces off his back with the glove reaching out, so safely over to second to begin things. Good start to the season, good start to the ball game for Texas Tech with Thompson on.
Well, this was going to be a tough play. He gets his fastball in on his hands, TD, and he goes up to pick it up. Now gets in decent position, but throws the ball in the line, making it tough for the first baseman to come up with it. And much like yesterday, the runner on third, I wouldn't be shocked if he goes back to it again.
This ball hit to third. Play could be at home. Throw is there, but cannot secure the catch. The runner tapped safely. First run of the ball game as Thompson is in off the bat of Shouts.
Well, the reason for the bunt just came to fruition right there. Get him to third base, get him 90 feet away. This was going to be an incredible play by the third baseman he's ever to make it. It's to his right. And TD, he's in the line now trying to throw back across the runner. That is a tremendously tough angle to throw the ball back to. And Barcy should have been on the inside of home plate to be able to take that throw and put a tag down. They're going.
Aforementioned true freshman starting at third base. Had a good day yesterday, 1 for 2. This ball will go past first base and allow Shouts to take second.
He had him picked.
They have 5 SEC tournament titles, 2 in the last 3 years as this one ripped down the left field line all the way back to the wall. Not deep enough to get all the way around for Barcy, but Johnston on with a stand-up double.
This looks like a second off-speed pitch out. Change up, just didn't have enough to sink away from his barrel as he drives it down the left field line. And Hughes does a good job of playing this off the wall, not allowing Barcy to come all the way from first base. We saw yesterday where some guys on that wall over and misplayed some balls and they got away from him. He does a good job of...
Holcomb, yesterday 1 for 5. Does Vanderbilt have a response? This one is on the ground, bobbled momentarily over at third, ranging far off the bag. Villeneuve over at first, good enough to secure the ball. So a little bit of traffic. The Perko and the Texas Tech Red Raider defense get out of it. 1-0 it stands after 1. Come on back for a full day of baseball here in Arlington, Texas.
Nye does.
Quintanilla on third, Villeneuve second, Ryan on first. Nye dealing, swing, tip back, will tap the bag, does Barcy, and getting out of the jam does Austin Nye. Texas Tech leaves the bases loaded. 1-0 it stands. Vanderbilt second time up. Arizona State then tied in 5th, Kansas and Oklahoma State. Texas Tech with 2 preseason all Big 12 nods, and Logan Hughes and Robin Villeneuve as Perko sits down Rigdon in his first look. So 2 up, 2 down. But if you take us through the pitch first.
Yeah, if you're a young pitcher and you only throw, and you throw 90 miles an hour, this is how you have to pitch. You have to be able, that's an 89. You know, the frustrating thing for a coach is, you know, part of the outcome of yesterday's game with TCU was that throw, right? That you didn't execute that play that would have gotten him out of the inning. Boy, we're talking about a fastball grabbing another gear. But he had been using that fastball, but he's going to a breaker.
That to second. Fielded by Johnstone for a 1-2-3 inning. Back-to-back for both pitchers. We'll keep things moving, and we play in this event.
I tell you, I think we like playing baseball in the state of Texas, wherever it is.
Great play, dive into his right. The throw as well. Lopez flashing the defense.
You got to button his shirt up. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a hell of a play.
That was an above-average play, Coach Tadlock.
Yeah. Yeah, got Ty Harrington.
Wow, look like
baby.
a Coach Tadlock right there. Look at that full extension. He leaves his feet, full extension, comes up to his feet, makes a dynamite throw. It's a
the 8-hole and then Ryan in the 9-hole. Led to that meeting on the mound, but since Nye has indeed responded, he's given his team a chance. Can Vanderbilt find some runs? We will find out when we come back to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 contest here on day number 2 of the season.
That changeup ran back into him, but Perko's got to have that changeup going downhill.
Hard hit ball up the left field line, and that'll have enough go to get over and fire up the offense. Holcomb with the line drive home run to left as Vanderbilt takes the lead.
Just talking about he's got to have that changeup running down. This one runs back into him again like the changeup before. He went back to a changeup on a 3-1 count. As we get a look at the swing, gets in behind it. That's a line drive home run. That wasn't one of those big towering home runs. Look at the ball flight on that thing. You see it come into the screen. That was like a line.
Perko, it remains. This ball is in play. Ty, you know the game a little bit. Cannot scoop it on the throw, so the ball does find Ryan, who makes the throw. But Villeneuve over at first cannot secure the ball, and back-to-back errors as all 9 have hit for Vanderbilt.
Get another look at it. He does a good job of getting over, high hop, sets his feet, got over the top of it. Villeneuve, who does such a tremendous job, had 2 really good picks yesterday at first base, isn't able to come up with it. And like, if you're Vanderbilt, if you're going up there offensively, and you know that you're looking in one spot, one area, particularly with so many base runners on, you just saw him get it.
Holcomb had the home run, swings at the first pitch, liked what he saw, and will trot into second, brings home 2 teammates, 2 more to the board. Make it a 7-1 game.
And he was good today. He was impressive.
So, Nita, will this keep you dialed in? Will you watch Vanderbilt baseball as the season progresses?
Yes.
Hopefully you'll get to see or hear us on the air again. Well, the bases will be loaded, so we're going to thank you. Thank you so much for... Schaus has a single first time up, struck out last time at the plate. This ball is in play, too short, chance to get to Camp.
If Texas Tech, because you're trying to claw back in this. Next part of that is it's a nice play with his shortstop. Wade ranges over to his right, backhands this ball, takes the out at second, doesn't try to really create the double play, wasn't there. He was pulled too far to his right for it.
And how much they've moved, but yeah, that would be interesting to see. This ball on the ground, 2 seconds, scooped off, the runner down at second, stretch over at first. They turn the double play. Vandy with some defense to get out of the inning.
You young second basemen, you want to know what it's like when you see a ball, when it goes straight down into the dirt as a defender, you know you're coming at home plate, you're coming towards the ball. The second baseman right here, John Stone, comes and gets this ball, circles it, goes to the second base, over to first base for an inning-ending double play.
Lock down that spot in the lineup card. It's a big swing and a miss. Cut from Waite, who left the yard last time, up. Over to third, knocking the ball down, picked over at first on the throw from Johnston to Jensen to the out.
What we were just talking about, it's going to be a ground ball defensive when he goes out there because he's got such good sink on it. Gets his ball underneath him, and Kentonardi gets underneath him. Third baseman wasn't able to come up. It was going to pop.
Texas Tech trying to find some momentum, but Cyber, first time out on the mound.
Cleanly, made a good throw to first base.
Beavis began his career at South Florida. This one laced out to center and cannot be brought back. Another home run to the tally for the weekend. Another home run for Vandy. Another run as Johnston leaves the yard.
I'll tell you, it's a lot of homers in this whole series so far. We're in game 1 of day 2, but he gets in behind this. The good approach to it, middle of the field, just out of the reach of Thompson, not by much, but enough to get out.
Schaus awaits the pitch from Cyber. This one is in play. A lot of traffic to fight through, and Vandy trying to turn two as we saw earlier, but a nice job by Becker Wade at shortstop to fight through the runner Chase Thomas, who was clearing the area, and does get the runner in Thompson at second, but can't turn two.
Yeah, I thought he was out. It's not going to surprise me if they check this. I think they thought he got him, and from up here it was close. We get another look at it, and it is going to be close. I thought originally he was out. Oh, I love.
Double play in the 5th. He struck out and he's flown out. But now we'll tally a hit and also bring a run home as crossing does Thomas. RBI single for Hughes.
What you're seeing from the movement to it just makes you think he can really spin it.
Does so there, 82 miles an hour on the slider to sit down Rigdon.
Corner of the bag, kept his hand on the bag. Everybody's now taught to keep the tag on the runners.
Swing and a miss. There's that slider once.
Signees, helping them make good decisions about, do I go to school, do I go to professional baseball? And because of that, you see that slider on the outer half at 88 miles an hour. Because of that, Vanderbilt's always had some high draft picks that turned down the draft. It tells you he knows both sides of the game well and how athletic he is. Nowadays, when they're shrinking the rosters, the late break on that slider, that thing starts out at that right-handed hitter. That started at Barcy's hip. Kind of locked him up as it would any human. And that thing, watch the late break on this. Starts at his hip and then just comes roaring back across and catches the inside part of the plate. But if you can get these two-way guys, and with you know, roster limits now shrinking, number of players meaning, not number of scholarships, full scholarship, but number of players.
The double in the 1st, the home run in the 6th. Make it another one. Why not? That one nearly up on the concourse, it looked. Absolutely blasted by Johnston. Back-to-back at-bats, back-to-back home runs. 10-3 now for Vandy.
You want to talk about no doubters.